Hello, my name's Liz. Welcome now, everybody, to my top 6 Predator films. Just recently saw the new Predator film. Gonna do ranking, everybody. I will be doing a top 10 Predator characters, but let's start off with the movies. The worst. The Predator, 2018. I don't care what you say, this was an illogical, stupid movie. There are, again, I will say, I said this in my last video about the Predator. There are 3 types of Predator fans. There are the ones who only love the originals and only loves the original Predator, and they don't like change and they just want to see the same movie over and over again. You like people like me who like the lore, and you like the dumb action fans, who just want explosion, blood, guts, and all that stuff. The Predator is for those dumb action fans. The Predator is a piece of shit film. This is right up there with one of the worst, not one of the worst films of all time, but the thing is, this was a straight up comedy. Everything what made the Predator special was that he was a silent killer. Okay, he goes out there, he kills a couple people, okay. There's this entire plot line and every single thing is just about convenience. If people who tell me that this is right up there with Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator, you need to have your head examined. This was worse than all the Alien vs. Predator films. You know why? Alien vs. Predator knew what they wanted to do. This film had a terrible setup for their characters. For their human characters, they did a terrible setup. Olivia Munn's character, by God, every single character was written terribly. Every single character was written terribly. This was a piece of dog shit film. If you want to know more about why I hate this film, go check out my review. I'm not going to explain no more. I'm not going to waste any more time with the Predator. I will never buy this film unless it's for like $2 or $5. Probably not even $5. I probably would get like, hey, someone give me as a birthday gift. Thank you. That's how much interest I have in buying this one. The Predator, shit. So that was number 6. Number 5 and number 4 is just going to be a tie. It's the Alien vs. Predator 2 films. Alien vs. Predator, this is what it's got going for it, the first one. It builds up the characters nicely. It's a nice setup for the characters. They find something in the ice, they go to explore it, you get a setup for all these characters, and it's very simple. They enter this place, it turns out it was the Predators activated so the humans could go in there, activate the aliens so the Predators could hunt the aliens down. It's very interesting. In some cases. It's a dumb action movie? Yes, it is. Does it try to explain Predator and Alien lore together? Yes, it does. Does it make sense? Absolutely not. But Alien vs. Predator, I have now new appreciation for it ever since I saw The Predator. So, Alien vs. Predator, ain't gonna hate this film no more. I have a brand new appreciation for this, and that's a damn shame. The Predator, Jesus Christ. Now, again, number 5 and 4 are tied. It's number 4. Technically, it's Alien vs. Predator Requiem. This movie knew what it wanted to be. It didn't want to explain any of the mythology of Alien and Predator, how they're in together, like how the previous Alien vs. Predator film tried to do. This is a straight-up action film. This is a straight-up aliens are on Earth. They're infecting the small town. They're killing people one by one. People are dying. People are screaming. The Predator comes around, kicks some ass. I mean, certain human characters I did enjoy, but they are killed off in some ways, and some of them were not killed off, but overall, I did not mind the human characters. I feel sorry for this sad town. This film is extremely dark, and not just dark literally, not just dark like, oh man, it's so dark and gruesome, which it is, but so damn dark to see through shit. Alien vs. Predator Requiem, I don't think I really need to see it again, but not the worst film I've ever seen in my life. Alien vs. Predator Requiem, tied with number 5 and 4. Now we're going to the okay ones. Well, the only okay one. Predator 2. I love Danny Glover. I always will love him. The Predator's in the city in a gang war. So he's killing officer members of the gang war. Because why? We learn in this new Predator that these are Klansmen. They take them as trophies, and if you kill them, they respect by honor. They're a very honorable species. And they like the hunt, so they are the Predators. I mean, I enjoy Predator 2. I mean, it's a straight up 90s action film. It has a lot of corny moments. Bill Paxton, may you rest in peace. God, I miss him. But, I think he's one of the few people that... Was he in Aliens? Hey, I think he was in Aliens. But overall, I just love... Well, I don't just love Predator 2, but I have, again, appreciation for this film. And I probably would go back to it, just like, oh, let's just pop a film. I want to watch an action film. Why not? Predator 2, number 3. The second one, everyone thinks, the simplest. It's going to be the Predators. Sad to say, no. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator. Now hold on, before y'all crucify me. And saying the first Predator film was amazing. It was that how it's better than Predators. I beg to differ. Predator had the misfortune of starting off this entire franchise. And did it start off in a great way? Yes, it's a simple thing. A military team led by Arnold Schwarzenegger and his team with Apollo from the Rocky series going on a rescue mission or intel operation, and it goes all down south when somebody is starting to kill everybody off one by one. And here's the thing, this film would not be as great without Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you did not have Arnold Schwarzenegger in this film would not be as great. What this film wouldn't be without stick around, get to the chopper, kill me, I'm right here, kill me. What this film wouldn't be without Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the thing is, though, all the side characters for that first Predator film, like Arnold Schwarzenegger has to carry the entire film for the next 20-30 minutes, which is good. It's just the side characters are not important. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger's spotlight is such a shining star that not other characters to me get a really standout moment. I mean, you have one-liners which are catchy, but that's about it. I mean, the silent, strong type, the one with the knife that took out his shirt, he's like, oh, we're all gonna die. They're all tough men being scared shitless, but, I enjoy the first Predator film. I will always enjoy the first Predator film. But to me, the number one best is Predators. And I'm going to explain to you the reason why. I will do a separate video to explain why I believe Predators is better than Predator. But Predators, to me, had Adrian Brody as the main lead, and everyone hates him because all he does is Batman voice. People don't like this film because they're in the jungle and they're doing a lot of rip-off of the first Predator, which is very true in many cases. But the Batman voice is not a big deal. Adrian Brody, it's a simple thing. A brand new breed of Predators. These are known as super Predators. These are from the lore. They grab some of the most of the best killers on Earth, bring them to another planet so they can hunt them down and to terrorize them and to bring them on the game preserve. And it's very interesting. I like it. There's a lot of cool side characters. Lauren Fishburne is awesome. Alice Braga does a great job. Topher Grace has a minor role, which is kind of not necessary, but not a minor role, but he's a side character that doesn't all make that much sense. We have a Yakuza guy, we had a RUF guy, we have a prison guy, we have a ex-Russian military force. I mean, there's a lot of interesting characters on this, and to see them interact and to see how the Predators are hunting them down in a new breed of Predators, which is very interesting and different. And once you see how they tie up an old Predator, I mean, I really love the lore of what Predators have brought up. Predator may have brought the franchise around, but Predators just enriches the lore so much and pays a lot of respect to the first Predator film. In many cases, I prefer Predators. I know this is a very controversial thing to say. I'll probably do a separate video. But again, quick note, I feel like Adrian Brody was not such a shining star that other side characters were able to grow and to be different. Alice Braga's Isabel had some more detail to her. Topher Grace, Lauren Fishburne's character. I mean, there's a tons of characters in the Predators which I would put on the top 10 Predator movie character list. They're just that damn good. And I'm sorry, but one-liners don't give me a thing of back. People always say, well, these side characters don't have no backstory in Predators. Well, in the first Predator, you don't really get a lot of backstory with those characters, because they die super quickly. What, I'm supposed to care that Shane Black got killed off so quickly by the first, but he's the first commando killed off by the first Predator? He barely had anything, he just had 30 jokes to tell. One guy with a big-ass gun. What's his character progression? I ain't got time to bleed. I'm sorry, that doesn't do it for me. I like character progression. Lauren Fishburne's character to me is a way more interesting character than all the characters from the first Predator film. I'm sorry. I like more the story of a guy who's been stranded on the game preserve for many dang years, lost his damn mind, interesting as character, over a guy that says, I ain't got time to bleed. I'm sorry, that's my personal opinion, everybody. But The Predators is my favorite the Predator films. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe if you like. Discount that bottom. The comment below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. Respect yours. Where's your own personal top 6 Predator films, everybody? Aimed at least everybody. Bye-bye.